Now let's talk a little bit about screenwriters, because I know screenwriters unfortunately have the worst luck to have to pitch their wares, and many
Yeah.
times they don't have those visual
Yep.
stimulation or videos or ripomatics or any
Yeah.
of those things. What are the biggest mistakes you see screenwriters when they're pitching their scripts?
Well, I have a lot of ideas for that. And I also think that times have changed. So they used to say, don't use any key art when you're pitching a screenplay. That's sort of true, sort of not true. We talked about this in the other book, How to Work the Markets. But basically, don't use shitty key art, right?
Fair
That's
enough.
it, right? Because most of what comes is awful. So it's okay to use key art. It's also okay to turn down the 12 students who want you to use their key art and use nothing. As a writer, I worked on projects where I was a judge of a bunch of competitions, and the people came in, and what the writer, the creator pitched verbally and on the page was so much better than the chintzy budget that they could swing for some trailer or sizzle reel. Like, don't if it's not fantastic, don't give that, because your words should be able to sing. You're a writer. That's what he expects you to be, a fantastic writer. The reverse is true as well. I've seen lots of slick, beautiful, high-end ad agency quality pitch decks and sizzle reels where the idea wasn't good, right? The story wasn't there. The characters were no good. It wasn't fresh. It wasn't original. So people can see through that. So as a writer, just write the best stuff you can. So then beyond that, you can use things like, you don't have to have a photo shoot. You can use things like unsplash.com, and there's a ton of others that's free images. So just get the image that captures some beautiful photographer who's done it for free and given it to you. Also, you can use any image you want in a pitch deck, right? You're not selling it. It's not necessarily going on the internet. And even if it goes on the internet, it can be password protected. So you can grab images off other things. And that's, another thing people can do, what's called a ripomatic. Instead of shooting a short film and editing your proof of concept for your feature film or your TV show, grab images of A-list stars with the kind of production value you're wanting to communicate, and then just do a voiceover that kind of unifies it. So it's telling your story, and they know that the Brad Pitt that changes even to Will Smith, that changes to whomever, that's the character we're tracking. And then they can visualize in their mind's eye an A-list actor with that kind of production value. Or don't worry about it. Just have it written, on the written page, or grab images. I've done things where wherever the set is, maybe it's Martha's Vineyard, maybe it's the Wild West, you grab images that conjure that sense of place and time and that milieu, and then don't worry about the actors so much. I have a project where it's an ensemble cast, and of course we have whoever the hottie of the week is, male and female, right? Whoever they are. I'm not going to say who they are because it'll get dated, but your veteran actors, some of your character actors, those are some of the anchors that maybe you're going to stunt cast a cameo for a day or two. So maybe in your fantasy you get Frances McDormand and Kevin Costner. All right, cool. And then we'll cast whoever the stars are, but those are the anchor that are going to let you know the caliber of acting involved.